Alright everyone, in this video we are going to go over a strategy you can use on any synthetic pair. And also I'm going to show you in this video an awesome tool you can use to make this process a lot more easier for you and how to get this indicator / system for free. So make sure you stay to the end of the video so that you can get yours for free. Alright, so when we look at this pair here, as you can see, I'm here on crash 1000. We are on the 1 hour. So this strategy is going to be really simple by following market structure, using order blocks and fair value gaps to get our entry. So we can clearly see when we look at this piece of price action here, we were in a down move. We created highs and lows to the downside. And here we got our moves back to the upside now again. So we are pushing up, retracing, pushing up. And then as you can see here, price actually reacted from this order block right over here. And then this was our last up move right over here. After this retracement, we made a new leg here. So this was our low, this was our high. So what we wait for now is we want to wait for a market structure shift or a break of structure. So just to confirm that we are currently going into a downward trend. So just again, we are in the 1 hour. So we consolidated a little bit here. As soon as we took out these lows right over here, you can clearly see with this push down, this is indicating that we are most likely to move down. Price came back up, retested this order block right over there. When we zoom in, you can clearly see there's a fair value gap there as well. So this is a good indication for us as entry points. So you can always go down to the lower time frame. We will do that now just to confirm your entries. And then for another confirmation, we broke this low right over here. Another leg down. So this is an extra confirmation that we are currently busy with a downtrend move. So price broke out, retraced. We had an order block resting right over here. And price also tapped that fair value gap that was formed right over here as well. Price broke through again. We had a big push down. So currently we have an order block resting right over there. And we have a fair value gap that's resting right over here. And then also price came all the way down. There was an order block right over there. But remember, in a leg, we want to enter on the discount. So if you draw your fib from this high to this low, we want to be past the 50%. So if we draw it here, anything above the 50%, we can enter from. And then price consolidated here. We took liquidity right over here, market structure shift, big push down. Price entered from an order block right over here. So let's quickly see what happened. Currently, we are inside of this fair value gap. This is our order block to go to the up move. So as you can see right over here, price is making highs now here again, took out all of this liquidity. So now to confirm this downtrend, what we wait for and what we want to see is some sort of low again to be taken out like right over here. So that's something we want to see before we continue taking more trades. So now when we go to the lower time frames, you will clearly see all of these order blocks and everything. Let's go refine it and see how we gotten our entries. So let's first go down to the 15 minute. So now when we refine this entry, and as you know, our free indicator, the way we trade it is an order block and a fair value gap. So we got our 1 hour order block, But now we can always refine this on the lower time frame. There's our order block, and there is our fair value gap right over there. Let's just make this a different color. Our fair value gap right over there, and there you gotten your entry at where the higher time frame lows has been taken right over here. When we look right over here, we can clearly see when we refine this on a 15-minute, this was our 1 hour order block. You can refine it till there. There's a big fair value gap, and that's where we got our entry right over there. Same when we zoom out for this one. This was that 1 hour order block. Let's see if we can refine it. So here on the 15-minute, we have the 1 hour order block and a 15-minute fair value gap. So this is a valid order block. And as you can see, then again, here we took the last level of liquidity. This push happened. We had a market structure shift. And then on the 15-minute, we have an order block inside of our 1 hour order block, and there you got your trade where you can enter right over there, stops above the 1 hour order block, or you can even be more conservative if you want to, and you can put it right over there, and you can target the next obvious low, and that will be this one here, and that's a nice 3.6 risk to reward trade. Let's quickly go to Boom 1000. So the same thing was happening here. You can clearly see we were in a downtrend right over here, all the way in a downtrend. This highs was created right over here. So if you draw out this zone right over here, you can clearly see we had a big break of structure and with a huge push to the upside. So now this confirms we are currently now in a bullish market again. So if we look at this, you can clearly see we have an order block right over there. Change the color again. An order block right over there. Plus we have a nice fair value gap resting right over there. So the indicator strategy that we follow that's going to assist you, it will draw out the order blocks and the fair value gaps. And when you are inside of these levels, you can always go down to your lower time frame to confirm your entries. Same thing that happened right over here. You can clearly see we broke this level right over here. With this push up, we created an order block right over there and a fair value gap. And when we go down to the lower time frames, for example, the 15-minute or the 5-minute, let's go down to the 5-minute. We can clearly see in this one, price entered from this fair value gap right over here. Liquidity has been taken. We had a market structure shift. We retraced, and then you got your entry right over there. If you go down to the 15-minute, let's see if we can just refine a little bit. There we go. So on your 15-minute, you have an order block inside of your hour order block, and there was your entry right over there. Exact same thing. We created this hour order block right over here, plus a fair value gap inside of that order block. This is the 1 hour fair value gap. Let's just change the color. And then you can see on the 15-minute, as soon as we retraced to this fair value gap here, price reacted from this smaller time frame fair value gap. We had a market structure shift right over here. We had a liquidity sweep right over here. We had a big push up. Price retraced all the way now to our fair value gap and is currently inside of a order block right over there. So of everything that we teach on the channel and using the strategies, this indicator is going to show you how you can simplify your trading like this and you can trade it on any synthetic broker that you like. This is WildTrade, it's the Riv, and it's Blueberry Funded that has started with synthetics just now. So it's a prop firm where you can trade synthetics. So we are going to go through each one of them, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So let's jump to the next window. Alright, so here you can see we are on MT5, boom 1000 on the 1 hour. And as you can see, our indicator here did draw out all of these order blocks and fair value gaps for us. So what you want to do, you can customize this indicator when you go inside of it. You can, for example, make these solid lines a nice border only. You can change the colors, some settings right over here, like the mitigation and everything like that. So as soon as you click this and it refreshes, you can see it looks a little bit cleaner and it only outlines the order blocks. So now again, this indicator shows you exactly where the fair value gaps are, and it shows you where the order block are. So when we go back to the trading view, you can see clearly it corresponds with my own analysis, that fair value gap and that order block fair value gap right over there. And then you can go down to the lower time frames. So this indicator shows you the fair value gaps. It shows you the order blocks and how we trade it. Like again, it only appears when a market structure shift, when a break of structure has happened. And this is where I would wait for price to enter before I take any trades. So it's always a good probability if we have a fair value gap, either that's overlapping with an order block or that's inside or that's like really close to an order block. For example, here you can see we had an order block, pushed up, created a fair value gap really close to the order block, price retraced, and we went up. Exact same thing here. We had an order block, fair value gap really close to this order block, so we want to wait for price to see what happens right over here, and then price also retraced into this fair value gap with another big push up. Same if we go to a different pair like Crash, you can clearly see it's drawing out the order blocks, the bullish and the bearish order blocks, the fair value gaps. Here price is inside of a bearish fair value gap. So now we are going to wait for price to take out these fair value gaps. And then as you can see right over here, when we zoom in as well, we had a nice break of structure right over here when we draw it out. Retraced, as you can see, there was a fair value gap inside of the order block. It retraced, entered our order block fair value gap area, and we had a nice push down before price reversed and went all the way up. You can even look at it at the 30-minute if you want to. You can see your order block was created after this break of structure has happened, then it formed, we got tapped in right over here, and here we started breaking the highs on the 1 hour like you saw. Now price is currently in the higher time frame fair value gap right over there. When we go back, there we go. So this indicator helps you draw out the order blocks, fair value gaps. It helps you a lot with your analysis. So let's quickly jump to the Blueberry Funded, where I can show you exactly how it works on their synthetic pairs as well. Alright, so here you can see we are on drop 100. This is a Blueberry Funded synthetic, so this is the prop firm. I'm really happy with this, so just bear in mind for those who trade synthetics, it does not look like the boom and crash pairs. I just repeat, it does not look like the boom and crash pairs. This is a different synthetic market, but you can also trade it on the weekends whenever you want, and our system also works on these pairs as well. So here you can clearly see the indicator drew out an order block right over here. Why did it draw out an order block? Remember what I said, it only works when we have a market structure or a break of structure. So there's our break of structure right over there, and then we had a push down, fair value gap inside of the order block, and we had a big push down, and price even came and retested this again here as well. Price created another order block right over here, came up, retest, came up, retest, broke through. Here you can see as well, this order block was created, price went up, came back for the retest immediately, and we went down and leaving this fair value gaps right over here. So the way we trade exactly on these pairs, like on the boom and a crash, we wait for this 1 hour order block plus this fair value gap to be close enough or to overlap for that retest before we enter our trade. And this works on all the pairs with Blueberry funded. This is a prop firm where you can trade synthetics, first of its kind. So let me quickly show you the steps on how to add this indicator to your charts. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, you want to go down to the link in the description to the Telegram group. Then you are going to be added to Precision Synthetic Trades. I have 2 Telegram groups. This is the open discussion one. So you can go onto Precision Synthetic Trades, open discussion. As soon as you are inside of here, you are going to go to announcements. And this message here is going to show you exactly step for step, if you are a deriv, how to get the indicator. How to get the indicator with Blueberry funded, and also if you are a wild trade trader, the broker wild trade, all the steps are here how you can get this indicator for free. Follow these steps. As you can see, everything is right over here, how you can get access to this free indicator right over here. Awesome, so let's quickly go through the steps how you can get this indicator for free. And we are going to talk a little bit about Blueberry funded as well. It's a broker-backed prop firm. It's the first prop firm that I know of that does synthetic trading on prop firms' accounts. Just bear in mind, it does not look, like I said previously in the video, like boom and crash like the Riv. It looks like the normal Forex market. So here is the challenges from a 1-step, 2-step rapid stock or synthetics. So if you are on the synthetics, you get the account sizes from 5,000 to 100,000. These are the prices. You can go have a look. So then this will enable you to trade over weekends as well on the synthetic account. And our indicator works with any of these accounts as well. For any account that you purchase, we will send you the indicator for free via email. So the only thing you need to do after purchase, you need to send us a screenshot of your proof of purchase, and then we are going to send it to you absolutely for free. Link is in the description, the email as well. The next one, if you don't trade Blueberry, if you don't want a funded account on synthetics, we've partnered up with Wild Trade as well. So someone that doesn't trade the Riv or prop firms, Wild Trade has a new synthetic trading as well. So when you click on it, you can go through it. And we also partnered up with them for our indicator to work. So you can literally just open an account with Wild Trade. If you already have a Wild Trade account, like I showed in the video, go to the Telegram group. All the steps are there how to get this indicator for free. Same with the Riv. We do everything the same with the Riv. So if you have a Riv account, all the steps is in the Telegram group. Link is in the description. If you don't have a Riv account, also you can open a Riv account. Link is in the description, and we can send you the indicator for free. But please follow the steps in the Telegram group in order for us to send you the indicator. And also don't forget to go check our Traders Review. This is our website where we have a free Forex and synthetic course. So when you click on this, this is absolutely free. We have a Forex course right over here, and we have a synthetic course right over here, all for free on our website. So go check this out. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. And also, if you like this content, leave a like and subscribe, and go grab your free indicator today. Remember, go on to the Telegram group, look at all the steps to follow to get this free indicator, and then we will see you soon.